Hi there, this is DanTee, a New York hairstylist and colorist, on our Heads Up segment today, which is on color correction. We welcome you to learn and see how to correct brassiness and unwanted red, orange, and golden tones in the hair while making it look perfect with skin tone, eye color, and the base color of your client. Come on and check it out. Let's catch us up to speed now. As we have the foils in the hair at this time, we are now in the process of doing the roots of the base color and then the mid and the lengths. And let me share this with you, that one of the most important things to know is that your root color should always be different than your middle and ends, because roots always get hotter. You know, it's closer to the scalp, and so the color should be a little bit deeper and it should be a little darker. Okay, so we're going to also remove any unwanted gold, any unwanted red that comes from a darker color up to a lighter color, and then we're going to take the previously lightened hair and also ash that with a different lighter formula. So come on back and see that. Okay, so let's summarize what we've accomplished today. You've seen the before, you've seen during the application, and now we're going to summarize for you the results. Okay, so what we did was, first we added highlights. Whenever somebody has dark hair, you have to add highlights in it to really bring them up to a blonde shade. If you want to see some of those highlights, don't be afraid to use the bleach. Take the bleach out, and then you can always tone those highlights too. Secondly, you want to be able to change the base. Today we changed the base by changing the roots first with a slightly darker ash, and then the middle and ends of the hair we used a lighter ash blonde. Okay, this creates contrast between light and darkness with the highlights. And so the three components that are at work here are really formula. All right, the formulation, we didn't go into the exact details of the formulation today, as it's different for every colorist, but the three components that make a great color are great formula, excellent technique, and good timing. Okay, let's look at the final step of our coloring process as we go over to the model now, okay? Okay, so here we have a finished new gray silver ash blonde, which we took from a very brassy golden blonde before. Now all the highlights have been tapered, and they've been also tempered with ash blondes and silvers, as well as creating a new set of highlights. In between those highlights, also putting a very nice ash, lightish brown beige base. So when you see her flipped around, you see this color all the way throughout. Let's just spin you around here, Celine. Yes, and she's got a nice little haircut here too, which really looks textury. Before, she had the same haircut before, but now you can see every detail of it. You can see all the layers in it, and it really makes the haircut come to life too. So really nice look on her from cut to color, lots of pieciness and texture, and that's what we can look forward to in 2018. We're going to see a lot more texture and a lot cooler tones with what we call color melting. Again, one color at the base, another at the mid and ends, and then we took highlights and also ashed those highlights out. So we solved some hair problems today, and this is the hair solution on Heads Up. I'm DanTee, your New York International Stylist here at Heads by Volu-med Studio. And we look forward to seeing you again for our next Heads Up segment. Take care.